Say, Afia, aren't you the, quartermaster on this merry ride?
No, you're the quartermaster, Pinkus.
Really? Ah, how exciting! And what is it a quartermaster does?
Haven't you always been the quartermaster here?
Well, you see, under Mordecai, it was considered more of an honorary title.
A quartermaster keeps tally on the hold, distributes supplies and provisions. They're also responsible for disciplining the crew. But I think the Marley has that covered.
So, I'm in charge?
What? Where did you get that from?
You yourself said I was the master.
Quartermaster, Pinkus.
So, if I was looking for supplies, I'd best ask myself.
Why don't you speak to the Marley? She might be better suited to help you out.
A formidable suggestion. Much obliged, Afia. Marley, it is I, von Presswald, your quartermaster, speaking.
Since when are you flaunting your job title so readily?
A title is a title, Marley.
So you finally decided to accept your duties?
Duties? You do possess a sliver of humor, Marley. No, I need to create a new tobacco mix for the current chapter of my memoirs. My original one got shot out to sea.
Perhaps you should bother Pete and Nameless about such things.
Ah, yes. Do you happen to recall where they stand?
At the stern.
Stern? Like my father's attitude?
Look in the direction we are moving, and then turn around.
Ah, I see. I think it is, they say. Good, let's see. The direction the ship is moving towards should be the opposite of where the wind is facing. Or maybe I have that exactly wrong. I will have a look at both ends, then. Smoking right. Wait, this scent.
Oh, that is good tobacco.
Gentlemen, may I inquire where you obtained that tobacco?
Some skelly found it in a cannon and traded us for it. Look, that fellow's here is smoking.
Ah, it may be appropriate to add that I'm the rightful owner of what you're smoking there.
Really? Well, nothing we can do there, Pete. Unless we don't give it to him.
I must insist. I'm the quartermaster, after all.
The quartermaster, eh? Look, here's a proposition. We'll trade you for it.
In the end, the vile thieves could do naught but negotiate. I suppose a bit of conflict won't hurt this chapter. I will see what I can do. But for now, I must retire to my chambers. There is much to ponder and write about. Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflective debris.
Pinkus, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. That makes you the oldest man aboard. Remember when you once told me about that servant you had? What was his name again? Never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere.
Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged sword.
Ah, yes, I had a couple of great dogs, very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay.
Have you noticed anything strange recently?
Not outside the usual. Why?
I've started to feel a presence slinking at the edge of my awareness. It is unnerving, like a worm crawling through my insides.
Your insides, eh? I could head down there, play the worm catcher.
Where would you even start? No, I will put Estelle to the task. Until she finds out more, any holds below the training deck will remain closed.
I see. As you command. Well, Mordecai. You said I'd find
Has your
answers
day
in the
been
lower
fruitful?
holds. But
My
how do I get
memoirs
down
are
there?
progressing.
Signora,
Ah, just the man I was looking for.
your host has become a bit paranoid, hasn't she?
Perhaps the Marley started to notice your little visits here.
Please, Signora. Oh, I'm far too good for that.
In that case, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to have a look into the Marley's deeper holds. Easy for you, eh?
Indeed. But the question is, why should I help you?
Watching me stumble around blindly must have lost its luster by now. What say you we tip the odds a little in my favor?
Signora, some would call that cheating.
Let them. We're pirates after all.
Very well, Signora. Shall we begin?
My thanks, Jester. Where are we exactly?
The Marley's deeper holes, of course.
Anywhere in particular?
Your request was rather lacking in specifics.
Very well. Off to explore.
Don't
Straight to the
worry.
point.
I'll catch up.
Always move forward.
Anything particular we're looking for?
I'll tell you when I find it. No second thoughts, eh?
Ignatia's still following us, Captain.
Ah, she has tenacity, I'll give her that.
Our cannons are no match for theirs, if they catch up.
No, they won't. They'll lose her in the cutthroat keys.
Magnus Mordecai, not even Sir Reginald can get through there in one piece.
I can do it, Captain. Just give the word.
Ah, I knew you'd be up for it. Carry us through, Marley.
A memory of their struggle against Ignatia.
Indeed. In fact, all the memories here pertain to that particular subject.
In that case, I'm sure you know which memory I'd like to find.
You might be closer than you think.
Aye. Consider it done. I like these odds. Well.
You won't escape this time, Mordecai. My rite is almost complete.
It's me she wants. I'll stop her.
No, I'll find a memory. There must be one.
She got us good this time. If I don't go now, she'll have us all.
Captain, don't leave.
Flee, Marley. You know what she's after. Follow the clues. Find my treasure and send it back to the below.
Captain! Captain!
Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, there we have it. The last memory of Mordecai.
Ah, yes. Very sad. But have you picked up on a certain detail?
Aye. He told the Marley to destroy the treasure. The Marley never mentioned that part. I need to learn more. We'll need to do this again, and soon.
Do not expect me to come at your beck and call, Signora.
You've shown up reliably thus far. I'll just take me chances.
I knew you had a gambling soul in you. A presto, Signora.
Navigator, have you yet to chart a new course? What's keeping you?
Just log in a few things. I'll get right to it.
We are close to the Iron Bay. Now your servant, you left him in a prison.
Haven't we all done things that we aren't particularly proud of?
Do you at least remember in which cell he was?
Of course, of course. What kind of barbarian forgets where they left their most trusted acquaintance? He is right there.
That cell is rather empty.
Indeed. Naught but a minor setback. I remember them keeping particularly tight records. As they are not of those who cast away traditions lightly, I presume they still have them there. Ah, yes, there they are, tightly perused by a diligent prognosticar. Wearing the form of one of their acolytes should allow me to read about Sebastian's whereabouts. So long as the prognosticar is not looking directly at me while I browse his files. Alas, it is a risk I must take. Now, Afia, would you be so kind and choose our land?
About time, yeah?
It's fashion time.
There is still room for improvement. I like the taste of it.
The tides are in. No one.
Incoming! Swift,
I wonder,
coming through.
Quartermaster, what made you come here in the first place?
Aha! I always wanted to experience the insides of a prison. The real one, you see, not these petty cellars my family called Kirkers. So, of course, I am Sebastian, set out to try to get ourselves to prison. My
Naivety is truly exceptional.
My dear Marley, you sound just like Sebastian.
My power lies. Nothing changed here, I see. Through me.
You keep that anchor away from...
Like tasting wine.
What ails your soul today? Oh, this is it's all in the news.
Gone with the fishes.
I will draw those last reactions.
need something, matey. They grow from the soil. Let's cover this up.
Curious. A ghostly pleasure to taste the soul of another. I'm unimpressed. Another pair of eyes might do the trick.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine. I have 2 on a hide, yeah?
Better old.
As a fellow position, would you know where the nearest
No one returns.
Lady.
endless.
Strange
Peruse some minds. Endless.
Is that? Oh, well, no.
We have here.
Smoking right.
Let us pray this
Who
is
will
not.
I taste this time? Inquisition steel.
All right, easy fix.
Flame guides me this way.
To taste the soul of another.
Hey, you never cease to amaze me.
Ah, yes.
A nice little stroll.
The depths call. Depths have released me. The turtles would like that.
My
thoughts.
pockets are endless. Curious sound.
Oh,
Sure as the tides.
I'll remember.
A pirate's delight. Oh. The Death's Call. Clean this place some time.
Whoa?
And they were never to be seen again.
Let's remember this point. Nothing changed here, I see. Back on top. Let's go, Serena. Ah. The deaths have released me. No mercy. Delightful.
World with different eyes.
Remedies for the dead. Oh, I like that.
it's all in the roots. I'll trim their numbers.
The
Food for the
turtles would
vine.
like that.
We have to take caution and not kill every acolyte on this island. I do need to possess one of them so I can enter the prognosticar's office.
Better concentrate on my task.
Ugh, leaves are itching.
That's gonna slow me down.
Need something, matey. You wanna hide, yeah?
Ah! So many lost souls captured, and they are all accounted for.
I could spend hours going through such meticulous records.
Please don't.
From what I can gather, Sebastian is not listed as an inmate anymore. But it seems they throw the worldly belongings of released prisoners on a pile just outside the prison. Maybe we can pick up his trace there. My Go. Was getting stale.
You better not go crazy on us, Pinkus.
I shall swing the censer and draw lines with my torch to cleanse the day. Corruption ever accumulates blighted things, even if...
It is so exhausting.
A nice bauble.
Ah, well, that's odd. These are mostly bones. Why would they... Let me have a look.
Count von Presswald. Is that you?
Sebastian, there you are! Wonderful! It must have been, what, 3-4 weeks since we've parted ways?
30 years, my lord.
Oh, my, time does fly, doesn't it? You must have many a tale worth putting in the annex of my memoirs. So, let's gather up your belongings and leave this wretched place. Calm now, Sebastian. No more dilly-dallying. It has been 30 years already.
My lord, have you not noticed that I am dead?
Dead? Oh, yes, you are rather pale-looking now that you mention it. When did that happen?
7 years ago.
Yet you're still here?
I promised I would stand firm and wait for your return.
Oh, that is very commendable, Sebastian.
Yes. Now, would my lord lower himself to gather my remains and carry me off this pile of junk?
Ah, the burdens of nobility. I will grant you this boon. Let's leave now.
Yes, my lord. Of course. Is there any particular reason my lord was held up for such an extended time?
Oh, so many, Sebastian. Soon after we parted, I met a man called Mordecai.
Black Eye Mordecai? The pirate captain?
What? Exactly. And to nobody's surprise, he made me quartermaster of the Red Marley. Admittedly, I mostly use the ink and paper they provide to work on my memoirs.
So, my lord signed on a pirate ship and continued writing his memoirs for the last 30 years.
Yes, in fact, there's an enormous backlog of proofreading for you to get to. Let's take another view.
Coming right up. They grow from the soil.
Inquisition steel.
Swift shrub coming through.
Remedies for the dead.
Pirate's delight.
Achtung! Less trouble for everyone. Like tasting wine.
Yeah, let me out.
Souls from the ground.
Can you hear?
I will draw their last breath.
Hey,
So slow.
I have just...
Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Anybody seen my servants?
Nubo von Presswald out here kicking some ass.
I like finally back to a civilized deck. Marley, I'm back, and I brought Sebastian here with me. Welcome on the Marley, Sebastian, your new home. You may rest in front of my cabin.
Gracious as always, Quartermaster.
Ah, and this is the Marley herself speaking. She can be a bit frightening, but eventually you'll get used to each other.
That seems most unlikely.
Hello, Ship Marley.
You're already getting along beautifully. Now, let's face that mirror together and get this farce over with.
A mirror, my lord.
Ah, just some misguided magical device insisting that you and I are in a quarrel. So, dear shattered mirror, I present to you Sebastian.
Good day.
Is this thing on?
I presume the mirror will only speak when it is satisfied.
What else could it want? I've righted my wrongs, if you insist on calling them that, and everybody is happy.
My lord, forgive my forwardness, but I believe I know what the holdup could be.
Huh? Oh, well, go on then, Sebastian. It's not like this magical mirror here is deferring to my attempts at conversation.
I have had a long time to reminisce during the many years you have left me behind. I'm not sure I can continue anymore.
Sebastian, all this time of being a pile of bones must have gotten to your head.
Doesn't my lord agree that carrying the remains of his old servant would only hold him back?
You do have heavy bones, Sebastian. What is it you want, then?
A burial by the maiden's judgment, my lord.
Oh, please, surely I've judged you plenty enough in the past.
The maiden's judgment concerns itself purely with one's conviction and devotion to the maiden's sacrifice. It has nothing to do with inconsiderate words my lord has uttered over the years.
And where would we need to go for this?
Gran Alcazar, my lord.
Ah, to break into their fortress once again, to evade their scrutiny and laugh in their faces.
No, my lord, I merely...
So there is one more adventure to be had. Pack my bag, Sebastian. We're going to your funeral.